And we are live on Twitch and YouTube. Breaking all the rules. Don't care. Pause that. We don't need to be decoding our own stream 30 times.
Okay.
Just 2. It's fine. All right. I bring OBS up so I can do the audio levels, so I don't suck as a content creator, even though I probably will suck as a content creator. Whatever. All right, let's do this thing.
Okay.
Enough delay.
So, your objective, your goal is sad, but simple. You want your characters to suffer the greatest tragedies possible before passing on to their well-deserved respite of death, while keeping your opponent's characters happy, healthy, and annoyingly alive. So we've separated out the family cards from the draw pile. Each player chooses a family and then chooses one character to set aside. So Wizulus has to choose a family. And set aside one member from whichever set he chooses.
Okay.
This is your hand. I have already passed out the cards.
It's so difficult to choose. Okay, so what's in a family? This is
Castle Slogar, and this is Hemlock Hall.
Well, Lord Slogar's thoughts may be muddled, but I'm just going to go with purple.
Hemlock Hall.
Okay.
So you choose one character from that family to set aside.
Really? Let's see. Goody Czar, Nefarious Ninny. Goody Czar has been most vigilant in schooling the children. They're nearly halfway through ye big book of poisons. Okay. Butterfield, the lurking butler, whatever it is, he did it. The twins, adorable tots. The Wellington Smythe twins are the sweetest demonically possessed sociopaths you'll ever meet. Relatable. Since the death of his wife, you're casting shadows. Cannot see. Maybe I should do the light better. Since the death of his wife, he has doted his 2 youngest children despite the remarkable lack of paternal resemblance. Oh. And the wild child. Once in a lifetime, you may have the chance to dance with the devil or dice with dice with death. Oh, okay, I get it. Dance with the devil or dice with death. For Lola, that's a slow night. I'm going to save the teacher. Whatever that means.
Put her aside.
I'm also going to make the light brighter.
Nice.
Okay, so we each have our 5 cards. Our draw limit is 5. 5 in a hand, I think.
Okay.
And then when you discard cards, set them face up next to the draw pile, creating a discard pile. If the draw pile ever runs out, you can reshuffle the discard pile to create a new draw pile. The player who's had the worst day goes first. If you've all had equally miserable days, the owner of the game takes the first turn.
When you go.
Awesome. Play continues in a clockwise direction. When it's your turn, you make 2 plays and then draw back up to your hand unit in that order.
I mean, I had to deal with a power outage, but you had to deal with half a liter of soda spilling.
In the middle of the night.
Yeah.
All I want to do is...
It's just unanimous that we have decided that you have had the worst time. So
okay.
That works, because I'm feeling good.
So...
You got to cut the time here.
Make 2 plays. You can play a modifier, an event, or an untimely death. Play an untimely death, that's the first play only. I don't want to do that. Play a modifier, play an event. So...
Watch it. come up on stream. See what the delay is.
Discard. Draw back up. Okay. So I'm going to play this as my first card. The Root of All Evil. Draw one card from each opponent's hand. If you control a character with the money icon, you may play any number of these cards as free plays now. I don't see a money icon on any of my characters.
I can draw from our hands.
Yeah, I get to draw one card from each opponent's hand. I guess it just goes into my hand because I don't have the money character. Okay, so that's my first play. I guess that was an event card. So this is our discard pile then. And then...
It's interesting. There are things that you should be able to infer from the shape of the back of the card.
Mm-hmm. That's very difficult.
Yeah. What do the numbers and the icons mean?
You want to have the most negative number before your character dies. So you want them to have the worst life and then a death. And whoever has the most negative scores wins. But there's also ones that are positive numbers. So if you do something positive, you can play it on somebody else's card. Or if you want, it looks like that person is negative 25, but I have a negative 5, I can play it on top of yours so it's not as bad.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to play down a modifier card. Place a modifier card on anyone's living character and then resolve its effect.
Here we go.
Balthazar the Unfaithful Hound was menaced by mice. Perhaps the elephants know something we don't.
Oh my goodness.
I see the effects stack.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, by the way, to the people who wanted a YouTube because they don't have Twitch, we can give them that URL. But my cell phone is all the way over there because I'm ignoring the power company telling me that my power's back on.
Let me get that for you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jordan. Sorry.
Bye.
You died. Well, he doesn't care. You're the one, okay?
With kids. Not kidding. No. All right.
Alan, it is your turn.
Shout out to Step Bro. I will not be taking off my shirt for the stream, unfortunately, but you can subscribe to my OnlyFans.
It's your turn.
Okay.
That's clockwise, right?
I don't actually have an OnlyFans for the other fans.
I thought about making an OnlyFans and just having only be feet pictures.
We were just talking about that at work. Would you do that for yes?
Yes.
$1 million? Yes.
Yes.
It's all feet. That's it. All
right. So what's the draw policy?
You don't draw yet. You make 2 plays.
You re-up at the end of your turn.
Re-up at the end of your turn. If you don't have 5.
Okay, I make 2 plays.
If you're gonna play an Untimely Death, the RIP cards, you can only play those at the beginning of your turn.
Okay.
Your goal is to make your characters miserable before rewarding them with death, and make other players' characters happy.
Okay. So then I'm going to say that the dumbfounded Duke was swindled by a salesman. Well, what's the effect? Give 1 card of your choice from your hand to the player to the right. It's the deal of a lifetime. Very short lifetime. Wait, I don't want to do that, though. Also, you're my left.
Dang it.
Why am I the only one who knows right from left?
Good morning. It's board and breakfast.
Good morning. It's board and breakfast.
Okay, Storytelling. Half the fun of Gloom is the stories that unfold as the game progresses. On your turn, it's up to you to explain the effects of your plays and how these tragic events have come to pass.
Oh, you have to describe the story?
Yeah, this
Right.
is supposed to be a story building. type of fun
Yeah.
thing.
Okay. Well,
So we're telling scary stories.
you're telling scary stories.
Scary stories.
Well, I mean, I don't want to get rid of any of these cards, but I've got to do 2 plays. So I guess the first one is going to be Lord Wellington Smythe, the dumbfounded Duke, who didn't realize that his offspring were not his own, was very easily swindled by a salesman. Get 1 card of your choice to the player on your right. And then my second play is going to be the wild child was terrified by a topiary. For generations, we've cut down trees at Christmas time. Now it's payback time. Now hurry up to 5?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
All right. So I have the family. I like this one because it's the carnival family. Like, so Darius Dark runs this carnival. There's a bearded lady or things like that, but this is a bearded man. So it's like, okay, well, it's not that great of a carnival. So what's going on here is that Darius Dark, the sinister ringmaster, was beaten by beggars, and they give till it hurts some more. So I have a negative 15 modifier on him. The other play I'm going to do is an unpleasant surprise, which is an event. I'm going to choose 1 living character and discard its top modifier card. So at this point, I'm going to have to remove this top modifier card with the negative 20 because I don't think that your family is as bad off as a family that was rejected by their own families and had to make a family of choice in the carnival.
Also, topiary is not that scary.
Yeah.
The topiary, not so scary to get negative 20.
Mhm.
And that's my play, and I get to re-up 3 more cards. 1,
Mhm.
2, and 3.
Okay, my turn. I get to play 2 cards. So, the old dame is the murderous matriarch. She rules the Blackwater clan with an iron fist, and when necessary with blackmail, poison, and a knife in the dark. So it is entirely appropriate that she should be greeted by the ghosts of her past. Discard 3 cards from my hand. I'm discarding these 3 cards. And then my second play is on Angel, the starry-eyed serial killer who's always had a hankering to go to the big city and kill someone. She is growing old without grace, so she is grown into a clumsy teenager, I guess. The player to your right may randomly select and discard 2 cards from your hand.
1 and 2.
Discard.
Discard.
Oh, discard. You can't have this one, which is negative 10 total.
So I draw up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then go ahead. Let's do this.
So I think I have a combo here. Okay. So my first play will be to say that the adorable twins, the adorable Tots, was plagued by pox.
No.
Now this card says, what is this? Wait, what does this icon mean?
Continuous effects. Trigger when that card is played to keep working while the effect text is visible. When it's covered by another card, the effect stops. If the card shifts, the effect applies to the new character as long as it's visible.
Okay.
So your draw limit is decreased by 1 card, so you can only have 4 cards in your hand when you pass your turn.
And they're dead, right? Or no? That's just a death logo.
I think the death cards have the RIP on them, but I'm
Yeah,
not 100% sure.
Yeah, so
They get covered up.
so that was going to be my next play, actually, is to kill them. And to say that the twins were overcome by the measles. Worth an additional -10 with the skull icon, which is there, which is showing through.
Wow.
Yeah, the skull is a modifier card.
X marks the spot.
That is just,
That.
it's a very sad game.
But you can't play
But
that.
that's the
That
goal.
card is your second play. It has to be your first play of your turn.
Oh.
Unless otherwise on the card.
Oh, it
No,
has to be your first play.
I forgot about that.
The twins live.
The twins live! For now.
It'd be nice if you had this card. You could just ruin his score.
Hmm. I don't like this. I don't like this. Okay. Well, I only have one choice. And that is to say that the butler was crippled by creditors. The player to your right may randomly select and keep 2 cards from your hand. Delaying debts can be deadly. This was my best play.
What do I do?
You take and keep 2 cards from my hand.
Oh, cool.
You take and keep 2 cards from my hand.
Smudge, what are you eating?
Smudge, quit it.
It's kind of wrapper.
Quit it.
It's not Halloween for kitties. You can't have that candy.
Okay. All right. So that's your turn?
That is my turn. And then I draw to 4.
To 4.
Gosh.
All right.
What a gloomy game.
Mm-hmm.
So sad. All right. Well, Darius Dark died of despair. So as you can see, when you lay the cards on, these little modifiers kind of get covered up or don't. So he has -30. He did not have an amazing life. So he dies of despair, and this means I have to discard my entire hand at this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discard. I have nothing else to play, but I can pass and then re-up. 3, 4.
Oh, you can just pass?
Yep.
I didn't have to play that card?
Nope. You should see his 1,000-yard stare.
Here. Read this card.
How unfortunate. This game gives me very series of unfortunate events vibes, which I grew up on those books.
All right. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Glad this isn't being recorded.
It's not being recorded this time?
That was absolutely 1,000,000% being recorded. Look at all
Okay.
of those screens.
All right. I'm going to play an event card for my first play. Replace the top modifier card on a character with 1 from your hand. Keep the modifier you replace. So I'm going to take this
Mm-hmm.
and replace it with a different modifier card. This one. So this has a continuous effect. Discard one card from your hand every time you play a modifier card, including this one. So you will be discarding a card from your hand every time you play a modifier. And I will be keeping this.
From this hand? Including this one?
Including this one.
So discard from this hand?
No, you don't have it. Oh, yeah, discard from that hand, I guess. Well, you haven't played a modifier yet.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play this event card as my second one. Discard all modifier cards on one living character. So I'm going to play that on the twins. The twins get to discard all their modifiers. So they're now nicely
So they're feeling a little better.
cleaned up.
That's good. Those poor babies.
Yeah.
Hello, Austin, on the YouTube.
Woo!
I have 5 cards, so I don't draw.
That might be a relative of mine.
Yes. Okay, is it my turn?
And my turn is over, yeah.
And I don't get to draw.
Well, you draw at the end of your
You
turn.
draw at the end. Or you can pass or discard.
I'm going to replace the top modifier card on a character with one from your hand. So,
Well, you don't have to play. You can pass.
yeah, but I'm going to replace this one.
Ah.
But you can't complete it because you don't have one in your hand.
Oh, sucks to be you.
But it just goes back because that's now in your hand, so now you put it back. That's
Oh,
the modifier
goddammit.
card in your hand.
Never mind. You know what?
Pass and draw.
Fine, ass. You. I don't.
What a dreadful turn.
What a dreadful.
I just wanted to say, just as a shout out, that I did get a wedding invitation for the old dam. So she was wondrously well wed recently.
Oh.
I do.
And then you get to draw 2 cards for wedding presents. All right, and then Samson O'Toole, the bearded man, who reminds me of Mose from The Office, was pierced by porcupines.
Just so you know, the focus is down.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes having too many points can be a dangerous thing.
I don't have the autofocus on. I have the focus actually like perfectly set to the table.
I apologize to everybody who had to see the blur.
Blur.
Dirt, blur.
Blur.
All right, and then I re-up.
Maybe it would be cool to have like a close-up camera. Just have something and you just be like, boom, and this is that, and whatever. And have it like display in the corner.
Or like Tabletop has those talking head moments in the middle of the game. They'll be off to the side like, so I was thinking that Will was going to do this. I'm like, what? When did they do those recordings?
Yeah, something like that on Avenue 5. We just started watching the second season.
They probably recorded it after, as if it was during.
I mean, it was like broadcast television kind of thing, but it was heavily live stream influenced. So people could donate to record their voice and have their voice interrupt the show. And it was, yeah.
Okay, so even though she was wondrously wed, afterwards she finds out that the wedding crippled her with debts. So now she's in with the creditors. The player to my right may randomly select and keep 2 cards from my hand.
3. All right. And then what is that when it's covered?
When it's all lined up.
So it's net 0. So she got into debt for her big wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Oh, for a second I was like, why do I have 7 cards? I'm like, I just drew 2 for me.
And then they served fish at the wedding, and she was sickened by famine. Then I discard 1 card from my hand every time I play a modifier card. I will discard this card. And then I am at the end of my turn, so I draw.
Okay. Okay, now yeah, when you play the arrows. If you play a card that on somebody else, does it affect you or them, or not at all?
I think it affects the person it applies to.
So, like, if they get a plus points, they got to, like, draw 2 cards?
No, I mean the bottom parts, like the actions.
Yeah, so, like, she got to draw 2 cards because I put a positive card on her.
Okay.
That's what we were doing. And because otherwise it's like, if I put, like, a negative card, but I have to, like, discard something as, like, a punishment for my extremely high score.
Okay.
I wouldn't do that to somebody else.
And so you have modifier cards. What's this modifier card on the left?
This guy's dead, so he's out.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So what's this modifier card?
This one is a total of -15 for being pierced by porcupines. And it has a little bat.
Total 15? Well, I'm going to do you one better, actually.
Oh.
So I'm going to replace the top modifier card on a character with one from your hand, and it's going to be this one. So you get an extra 5, and also give me 2 cards.
Oh. Let's see.
Yes, you're welcome.
I will give you 2 cards from my hands. They go together. Alright, and then do you re-up?
No, I'm still playing. That was one play.
So Samson O'Toole, the bearded man, is now pestered by poltergeists and it has -20.
Oh, yeah.
They're back.
So... I'm going to put that thing that you just gave me on the Adorable Tots. So the Adorable Tots were pierced by porcupines. And then I re-up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 cards, so I don't do any.
Alrighty.
Oh.
Wait, where did those come from? Did you have an old hand from before?
I don't know what happened.
Alright.
I don't know what happened.
Alright, we'll hang on to all those cards.
Okay.
Let's see. What do I have? What was I gonna do? Let's find out. Alright. So, Alessandra Davio, The illustrated lady was cursed by a crone. My draw limit is now decreased by 1. So I can only draw up to 4. And then I will play this event card. Event. I'm going to draw 4 cards and play any one card, including an untimely death, as a free play. Then I can discard until I reach my current draw limit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I can play any one card. Let's see. And then let's see. Alright, I will play on Lynn's character, who is that, Angel?
Angel.
Was clever at cards.
Hmm.
And he may draw 1 card now. And I may keep only 4. I'll keep this one. This one. I must discard these. And that's my turn. Alessandra was cursed by a crone. Samson O'Toole pestered by poltergeists. But Angel was good at cards, so we're good.
Okay, my turn.
No data. Oh.
So Angel, on her way home from her card game, was startled by snakes. Not to mention vexed by vipers and angered by asps. And then she suffered from some sores later from those bug bites that got infected.
Angel's having a hard time.
Mm-hmm. My draw limit is reduced by 1 and I have 4 cards, so I'm good. That is the end of my turn.
Okay, well, I screwed up my last turn. Two. The wild child broke many bones. And Lord Wellington Smythe found maggots in the meat. Discard 1 card from your hand.
And you're supposed to discard for every modifier card you play.
Okay.
So, like 3 cards you have to discard so far.
Okay, good. That works.
Evens us out nicely.
Yeah. That might change what I do here to put this on him, so I don't do that. I have to do that anymore. But that's still 2 that I have to discard.
Yes.
Oh, shouldn't I discard 2 cards too?
Sure, why not?
If you want to.
Because I played modifiers on mine and I had the same effect.
Oh, okay.
So.
Oh, I'm supposed to give you 2 cards. Oh, wait, no, I did. I did give you 2 cards. Okay. Because they were matching.
Okay, I'm going to discard these. Okay. Okay, all is right with the world.
All right.
Yes.
Well, Alessandra Deville, who was cursed by a crone, did end up passing away, unfortunately. She disappeared in the fog. And was never to be seen or heard from again. But I get an extra -10 if I have the skull icon, which I do. So right now I have 30 and 40 in my death pile. That was one. Let's see. Okay. And then I will tell Thumbelisa, who is a diminutive diva, looks like she's wearing dancer's garb, that she was disgraced at a dance. Glass shoes, good thinking. Oh my gosh. Who wears glass shoes when you're dancing?
Thumbelina, apparently.
Thumbelisa.
Thumbelisa.
Alright. And that is my turn, so I can only draw up to 4. I can draw up to 5 of them. What are we at?
Right, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
So, unfortunately, Miss Angel was overcome by the measles. They were misdiagnosed as just from her bug bite. She gets an additional -10 from the skull icon, and it's 15, 10, and 15, so 40, 50.
50, wow.
And she goes away. She is done. And then as my second play, I can't make a second play. So, I'm going to pass and draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No,
Okay.
Nope. I did that wrong.
Just put them back on top. Undo. Reverse.
Was this card turned over the wrong way?
No.
No.
So it's face down.
Now I have 5 cards.
Okay. My turn, I suppose. Okay. The twins were eaten by bears.
No!
Yes. And I mean, they were somewhat tenderized by the porcupine.
Well, at least the bear's having a good time.
Yeah. So that's -25 there. And the main man himself, Lord Wellington Smythe, was pursued by poodles. Yes. And now I'll draw up to 5. Right. Which is 2 cards. Okay.
Okay. Alright. Samson O'Toole, the bearded man. Being in the carnival for being a bearded man, you are already kind of considered a freak. However, he is also shunned by society.
Why would a bearded man be considered a freak?
It's just not natural. It's against God's law.
Now that you mention it, men with beards are dumb. Nobody clip that and send it to Ryukar.
And I discard my whole hand for that fallacy. Alright. Lynn's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna play Was Charmed with a Circus. 1. Miss Wellington.
How dare you?
Who doesn't enjoy watching a motley assortment of freakish folk cavort and caper about? So apparently she went to see your family.
Ooh.
And then that was a modifier, so discard a card from my hand. And then I play was castigated by the queen.
That sounds uncomfortable.
Discard my entire hand. So then I draw 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey Google, what does castigated mean?
Here's the definition of castigate formal. Reprimand someone severely.
Oh, she was reprimanded severely
Ah.
for the bad salmon at her wedding. She must have given the queen food poisoning.
Well, I'm going to say that Senior Butterfield has eaten his last meal. He has choked on a bone. And that in her grief, Lola Wellington was driven to drink. That's my turn.
I know what's her name? The old dame has had a long and fruitful, ups and downs in her life, but luckily she died without cares.
Good for her.
Yeah, I know. It was tough, but she made it. You know what I'm saying? So good for her.
Well, it's too bad. There's nothing that can undo that.
Yeah. And then it turns out that Thumbelisa was disgraced at the dance, but she also stole from a stiff. Is it still embezzling if they're embalmed?
Draw?
Oh, I do need to draw. So let's try.
So we normally have 2 plays, but I am playing Misfortune Favors the Old. I play up to 2 additional cards this round. They may be any combination of untimely deaths and modifiers with negative self-worth points. So I have my second play and another 2 plays. So I have 3 cards that I can put down. I'm going to play Was Taunted by Tigers, which means that I skip my draw phase this turn. And then I'm going to play Guard by Scandals. So he was taunted by tigers at the circus that this lady enjoyed so much, and did not have fun at that. But then he also was scarred by the scandals related to his mother's death. She might have died without cares, but she left him with problems. And then this one says that I discard my entire hand, so I will do so. And then I have another play. Can I draw to do my last play? Or do I just skip the last one? I just passed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, a whole hand of like, if you play this, discard your whole hand. I'm like, no, I can't combo anything.
Well, I've got good news for you.
Oh, yeah?
Samson O'Toole,
The bearded man?
the bearded man, who was shunned by society, finally found fame
Oh, good.
at a feast.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah. Good for him. That feast where he was recognized by Lord Wellington Smythe, who ate the same food yet somehow was distressed by dysentery.
Oh no.
Let's try. Okay.
All right.
That guy's turn.
So Samson O'Toole, although he found fame, he was written out of the will. Where there's a will, there's a way to get cheated out of your share.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's got his own money now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And he joined the circus, so they clearly didn't care for that.
Yeah.
He
So
found fame in the circus.
I mean, he's doing what he do. And then let's see. All right. Well, in this case, I will say that Cousin Mordecai was blessed by the bishop. Lucky boy. Hopefully there's no Catholic jokes about that. But yeah, you get to discard any number of cards from your hand and then draw until you reach your hand limit. But I am done, and I actually cannot do my draw phase this turn.
Oh shit, did I do my draw phase last turn? I wasn't supposed to?
You weren't supposed to do your draw
I
phase
wasn't
last
supposed to do
turn.
my draw phase last turn.
Oh well, keep it.
We didn't catch it. Not so much.
You're not the only person to have benefited from error.
Well,
Famous kid.
this says discard any number of cards from your hand and then draw until you reach your limit. So I would have drawn cards at this point.
Oh. Well, yeah, you could discard everything if you want to. Kitty. Are you on camera, Kitty?
Mm-hmm.
You on camera?
We made sure.
That's a good kitty. Yes. Look at the smudge. Look at the smudge. Come here. Look at the smudge. There's the kitty.
Oh, smudge on the lens.
The smudge on the lens. It's gonna be a star, kitty. It's gonna be a star.
Okay. I'm going to play a tragic misunderstanding. Choose 2 living court characters and swap their top modifier cards. So I will be putting this here.
Oh, how shocking.
There.
Thumbelisa was blessed by the bishop, it turns out.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the letter went to the wrong house.
Oh.
It actually was supposed to go with him. That's my event card.
Wow.
And then,
Mm-hmm.
Thumbelisa also,
Oh, also, you say.
yeah, she was blessed. I'm sorry, not blessed. Popular in Parliament because of her being
good.
blessed.
Good.
Wow.
I can draw 2 cards from that.
That's amazing. Is that your turn, then?
That is my turn, and then I draw 2. So actually, he stole from a stiff. So embezzling involved.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Thumbelina,
Thumbelisa.
definitely is so blurry under all of those. Definitely had a turn for the positive
Oh.
and was never seen again.
Never returned.
Yes, lived happily ever after.
All right.
And I pass.
All right. Well, Cousin Mordecai was the toast of the town.
Oh,
And your draw hand limit is +1.
Okay.
And what's his name? Lord
Wellington Smythe.
Lord Wellington Smythe
Oh, what great things have happened to him.
was delighted by ducklings.
Ooh,
You get
ducklings.
to draw 1 card for every duck symbol in play, which is 1.
Should you know?
And then I get to draw a couple to end my turn here.
Okay, my turn.
Mhm.
Tragic misunderstanding. So he was not the toast of the town. He misheard. That was actually a living character. Which ones are yours? Those are dead. So
Dead.
These two are alive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take. Nope. I'm gonna do. This one.
Mm-hmm.
So, because Mordecai was driven to drink, and then I'm going to play Misfortune Favors the Old. Let me play 2 additional cards this round, maybe any combination of untimely deaths and modifiers with negative +4 points. So for my bonus, I'm going to play a death card, because Mordecai drowned himself in a bog while drinking. So that's going to go here. And then my additional card is for poor, unfortunate Balthazar.
You poor unfortunate Balthazar.
My draw limit is decreased by 1 because he contracted consumption. Poor doggo. Poor little doggo. And that is my turn. So these are my dead characters.
Wait.
Big great.
Cancel and discard the untimely death. Oh. That character is still alive.
Oh, thank goodness.
No, he was saved. Poor thing.
Okay. Now, my characters. Are not having the best, are having a great time. Their fate is about to change because while at dinner with Lord Wellington Smythe,
Oh wait, I was supposed to draw that time.
But you gotta shuffle these.
But we gotta shuffle this. So can we shuffle
no,
this?
draw that first, and then shuffle the rest.
So I need 2 more cards.
While we're shuffling, we'll use the restroom.
Yeah.
So we are shuffling. And then we will find out what...
That guy. Right there.
Does it have toilet paper? Check if there's toilet paper first.
Yeah. We don't use toilet paper.
There's not. Okay. I will... Do you know where it is?
No.
Okay, I will go get some.
All right, I will man the stream by myself.
It was in the cabinet right next to him, but now it's on the thing. Oh, and I'm supposed to draw, right?
Yeah.
1, 2.
Well, I'll say was galled by gangrene and was chased by children. Give one card of your choice to the player to the right. Here. Did well. Not on me. And I will draw up to my hand limit. Ooh. That's rough.
So, Zygote's turn next. Next.
Yeah.
When's our next event? Is it not until December? I know we've got stuff all this weekend, but like your next work event is not until December.
Yeah. I mean, there's stuff happening at office because of like trick or treating and crap like that, you know.
Did you see the picture of my nephew?
What?
Halloween. Nephew got
Oh,
a
yes.
Halloween photo posted on Facebook.
Yes. I saw
The littlest
the
barista.
barista.
The littlest barista. He's so cute.
Yes. No.
Huh. You can now order flowers to be delivered through DoorDash.
Well, you're thinking food, aren't you?
Oh, we should be thinking food, huh?
Oh, I'm definitely thinking food.
It is that time.
It
It's
is.
11:12, so it is definitely time to be thinking about
Yeah.
food.
there is an option. We could actually go out to breakfast and then not stream the second game, play the second game at a restaurant.
Do you want to go get food out, or do you want to order it?
Either way, well, maybe Denny's would be good.
Denny's would be good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. So after this, Denny.
Wiz's turn.
Wiz played his turn while you were in the bathroom. He had some bad things happen to him as very happy characters.
Oh no.
They're okay. They're okay. Particularly her. Yeah. Don't worry about them.
Well, hopefully I can just give you a little bit of a pick-me-up here, because...
Me?
Yeah.
You want to give me a pick? You want to give me a pick-me-up? Why would you want to give me a pick-me-up?
Oh, you're right. They are having a really hard time over here, this poor...
Yeah,
puppers
please.
Over here.
Spread the love.
Had a nice picnic in the park and gets to draw 2 cards. Yeah, so I mean, it could have been worse. And then Cousin Mordecai found love at the lake while they were having that picnic at the park, and your draw limit is increased by 1. And then it is your family's turn to cause mayhem and mischiefs.
Okay.
But not to me, because I didn't do anything to you.
A stormy night. Draw 4 cards. Play any 1 card, including an untimely death, as a free play, and then discard until you reach your current draw limit. Oh, good grief. Okay. Good grief. Okay. So you have 1 living character left, correct?
Samson O'Toole, the bearded man who is shunned by society and written out of the will.
So I get a free play, which I'm going to use to play this card. So your bearded man found a bearded lady and married magnificently.
Oh!
And because of his happy marriage... Wait, is this my last point? Oh, this is my discard point, where I discard under my...
I know a lot of things have been happening due to my hand. However, my hand has had a lot of happiness in it.
Mm-hmm.
Just if that was a thing of, paying it forward.
Uh-huh.
And then... also because of his happy marriage, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Do it. That's my Palpatine.
Somehow, he returned.
I have 1 last play left.
Do it. Fulfill your destiny and join the Jedi in the light side. Because it's opposite day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid your relatives are going to live to the ripe old age
Yeah.
of 92.
Being married helped him to sleep better.
Oh,
Sleep Without Sorrows.
that's great. Now discard down to your discard whatever. Your draw.
I already did that for that card.
Oh, okay.
That part
Now draw
already.
one more.
That part already.
That was playing one card, right? You played this only?
No,
No.
I played all my plays, including
Oh.
free play.
Gotcha.
My draw is increased by 1 by this, and then did I draw 2 cards for this? I did.
I'm not sure.
I did. Draw that increased by 1, so I dropped 2 cards to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, I'm afraid to say that the bearded man who found his bearded lady and loved his life was badly burned by the breakup.
I'm so upset. My whole family is dead.
That's the end of the game!
Okay, so now we all count our score, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Which sucks because I have positive in mine. So that's 15, 30, 40, 50, 65. Wait. 50 plus 25 is 75.
5.
Wait, no.
60. I have 60.
50 plus. And 60. 60 points.
I have 60 points.
60 negative.
Oh.
Negative 60.
I have negative 60 points. We tied.
Negative 60, negative 6. I have 0. Just an exact flat. I was ganged up on.
Let's grow old and gloomy together.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is Gloom. I really like this game. I like the art. I like the cards. They're really pretty. How they, can overlap each other but still be kind of transparent. Art style's great.
Yeah.
Perfect for gloomy days, Halloweens, and emo relatives.
Your character cards. Or your family.
Oh, thanks for telling me.
What? How are you doing that?
There's also a lot of expansions if you want to keep playing. New families, new rules.
It took me a minute to figure out what the heck was going on.
Without expansions, it can be up to a 5-player game.
Oh, so us discarding a family member was because we're playing Tree Slayer.
Up to 4-player, you discard 1. So if you discard 1 and you want to play, if you want to play 5-player, you take the discarded ones, and that is someone else's family. So they get the remnants.
They get the one of everybody else.
Mm-hmm. The discards. Which sounds like a Sims family, right? Like the discards.
Mm-hmm.
All the people get kicked out of their families and move into one house.
That's amazing. All right, you guys want to go to Denny's? This has been a successful stream. We have had about 12 people show up.
Hey, we're just growing.
Well, one of them was Mezzarine, and another one was a relative.
So.
We got some Black Pack fam, and we got some Blood fam.
And then possibly, I think one of our YouTubers was related to me. We'll call him Smexy. Or not related, dating me.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't want to confuse those two things.
Yes,
Please
one
don't
was related, one was dating me, yes.
Yes, let's definitely
Not the same person.
not the same person.
And then I shouted out to Stepbro, who I'm actually not related to, and not Stepbros too. He's just, that's what he's called. And he's teaching right now.
Wait, I screwed
Is he
up.
teaching how to play cards?
No, unfortunately, no. I told him to actually just go ahead and leave the kids there.
Survival
Let them
skills.
teach themselves, like let the streets be the guide. And he said only if I whip it out. And I said this is not OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm. And then we started talking about feet.
Yeah, that's right.
Because that's how you do it.
I mean, we got the camera for it. I'm just saying.
No, whenever someone plays like, would you do this for $1 million? Would you do this for $1,000? Like, I go for real. I'm like, I mean, yeah, you got the money right now. Yeah. But then there's also context. Like, if someone just won the lottery and offered me $1 million to do something, it's like, yes. If Bill Gates offered me $1 million to do something, no, because I'm going to negotiate. You know?
You could do better.
Right.
Well, I had
Mr. Beast.
I watched a YouTube video of this lady who does like Victorian type stuff, like genuine Victorian style stuff. And she did for a video a Victorian OnlyFans.
Ah,
So it was
like ankles,
yeah, basically. But it was
wrists.
one of the comments she made was like, it was 8 hours of work. It was a full day's work
Wow.
just to do a couple of photos for her photo shoots. So she's like, this is a real job.
You want to see something cool up here? Check it out. Check it out. I will only show on here. So you see how there's kind of some speckle, but that's where the focus is.
Oh.
So you can absolutely tell where. Hello.
And do sparkles to see what the focus is.
It would if my hand was in focus, but it can't get to the focus. I can't pull focus on your hand. Well, your hand's just already sparkly. There it is.
Wow. On the camera, it looks like I'm a comic.
Uh-huh. And it's got a pretty nice range of zoom too. So I had zoomed it out just to the point where you couldn't. Oh, I guess I zoomed it out all the way. Well, I framed it up so you couldn't see me. All right, and that is it for this stream. We're gonna go get some food.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. And